EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. With the rookie out of Oregon, and he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again here with Irvin.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They send Godwin in motion. The 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And this will be incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Get this complete, right side to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mayfield to throw. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Closing seconds of this 1st half, and this kickoff is away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Here's 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Just the lone touchdown in that 1st half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Purdy now on 2nd down. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for third down to bail themselves out.
They'll go with Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. 2nd and 7. Purdy gonna put it up again. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Irving. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Baker to throw. Going up top for Evans. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Teamwork! All right, fellas. One more time.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A short one there to Otten. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Baker. To the left side, to Godwin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite
tonight on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Tampa. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past. We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Tampa. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. A first carry for Rashad White. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They go play action. Mayfield rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing, Mayfield. And he is caught. He'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 79 yards. And the Bucs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now Darnold. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And Darnold's going to change the play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
To throw is Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now they'll audible to something else. On 2nd and a long way to go. Darnold. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Darnold now to throw. Being chased out left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And, boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now it's Darnold.
This one swung out here to Jones. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never...
He's got a man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
A good first down call as the screen play gets them 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Baker going to give it to Irving.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Mayfield.
He gets it over the middle to Palmer.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
Mayfield looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A final shot before the break, Darnold.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That is incomplete.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Darnold
finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the 50, it's Darnold.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. Darnold to throw again.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold.
Complete. Jefferson to target.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Once again, it's Irving.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield to throw it. This one taken in by Otten. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This is 1st and 10. Now Darnold. A check down here to Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Darnold to throw. Able to find Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Here's 1st down. Now Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Here's Darnold. Pass complete. It's Hockenson.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Darnold. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he works free. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now Darnold.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Now it's Darnold. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Darnold. This is caught.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Jones.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
One last throw down for Darnold. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Vikings are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here we go.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. Now they go play action now. Burrow eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now Burrow changing things up here. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Right back to Brown. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, a give to Brown.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, take. 11, dot.
Burrow will throw. Touchdown, Bengals.
Andre Yoshibas
From 17 yards out.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Look, right here, one time.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action with Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Now it's Burrow. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he'll go right back to chase. That's caught again. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson on for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Now Mahomes. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Come on, ready? Well. 11 empty.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Here's Mahomes to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That third down conversion good for 23. Mahomes to throw once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down at a yard. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And they go play action now. Burrow.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. One of the tight ends comes in motion. They try and run forward here with Brown. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 3 yards out. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from KC. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's a screen set up for P-Rod. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't.
Oh, Pacheco hit. He loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. He is in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Jalen Darden now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. 3rd down and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelce. Complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone.
Back to the sideline and intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Second and 7. They put Kelce in motion. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. A give here to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's going to be caught by Evans. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. This is ahead for about 5. Cooper to Jean with the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Darius Slay with the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Baker out of the pistol. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. Went all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles will take over with the football just outside the 30. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to run with Barkley. And he drives this forward to the 6. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up. Hurts setting up to throw. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Irvin here from the gun. He's got to gain a 6 there. Zach Bond with the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving now. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Buccaneers working here. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield will look to throw. This one finds Irving. Jukes out a one-stop. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side, throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. 2nd and 10 now. He'll get this one to Brown. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Hurts. That's caught, it's Saquon Barkley. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
This finds Smith. Running in the red zone. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Hurts throwing again. Able to get it to Barkley. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
63, 63, 63.
And he's brought down for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Defense, 1 stop.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Now motion him out of the backfield. He's back to throw. Hauled in by Godwin. And he'll get it up to the 27. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Juke the defender. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that lane. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing here, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Christian is in with the INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On the give, this is Irving. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. To throw is Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Irving on the inside give. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Milton Williams making the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Palmer coming in motion left. 2nd and 6 now. One in the off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Throw on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They've got first down from the 31. Running left, this is Irving. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. On target to Godwin. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Now it's Irving, and he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Working quickly here. Once again, Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Buccaneers down by only 3. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Irving can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Running right, it's Irving. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Philadelphia. Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Carry here for Irving. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go to Barkley again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Running right, it's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. His first throw is an interception. Christian Izien with the INT. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Straight ahead, it's Irving. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. This one's taken in by Otten. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts to throw. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's on the move. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts getting out to his left. And he's tackled for a short gain. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give to Irving, left side. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets him around 6 there. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Able to get it to Barkley. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Hurts looking to throw. He's on the move. That throw behind his intended target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. From the 18 on second down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Chased out to his right. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They kick the running back in motion. He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. another carry for Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him one on the carry. It's going to be fourth down. Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down, here's Baker. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flush down now to his left. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 14. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That pass complete to Goddard. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. I'll try again with Barkley. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 6. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape